for a bumpy ride here. Game 3, Viking up against Alliance. Grimstroke for FNG leading the charge. Got a Limp Dazzle, an S4 DK,
Choose your
Nico
hero.
Baby on that Juggernaut, and Hanskin playing a Mirana. Well, he's able to fare roaming around with a Blightstone as his first item.
Prepare
FNG's
for
even
battle.
bought boots level 1.
FNG bought boots on Bane in the previous game. Game number 1.
We're on Viking, Aramis Rubik, boots up on him. Toby, top lane with the Boom. Lena going to be facing off against that Dazzle. Bottom, Shad Ember with Celery on the Keeper of the Light. Celery, 345 gold in the bank. He's bought little things here and there, but he's funny. Buying branches. Celery saving for? Down payment on a new house?
That's a good question.
Sentry ward? Oh, they might know now. They got a clue? Yeah, they
30
find Hanskin. They
seconds.
probably know that observer ward got placed. Yeah, Celery's pinging it out. Sentry ward's on the way, so an immediate D ward going to be coming here. Viking off to a good start already.
What a punk.
Was that intentional? It looked
Blightstone
intentional.
Mirana, this should imply that she wants to spend more time in the laning stage, you know, harassing people.
The battle
Ember Spirit
begins.
is a hero that has only 3 armor. Keeper of the Light, 1 armor. That's gonna be minus if he's not standing near.
Bounty rune. Peace. Grimstroke TP's top to lane with that Juggernaut of Nico Baby. Bottom lane, and they've got a good observer ward watching for Mirana's rotations. Do love this top lane though. Grimstroke, Juggernaut.
A ton of kill potential. One of the reasons why Armis decided to go for boots of speed, you know, needs to be able to run away. If Pangolier uses Swashbuckle, gets himself in a bad spot, it's a 20-second cooldown spell. You need to be careful.
Aramis very sneakily blocking up the pull camp, cutting through the trees. Oh, pulls for FNG for a little bit there. Arrow catches the range creep bottom lane. I thought maybe it would slide in. Shad and Celery pretty safe and sound so far. Juggernaut 7-1, Nico Baby. Great start to the CS. Toby's got a massive wave coming his way though. Aramis yet again, just getting in the face of FNG, stopping any kind of pull shenanigans from happening.
Keeper of the Light with the 7 tangos. Starting items.
Well, that's what he was saving for, apparently. More and more regen. Arrows back up. Boar does have that Dragon Tail as setup as well, so Kotl has to be... Well, and the Stroke of Fate, FNG looks like he might be able to take down Aramis, but a nice salve buys him a little more time, and the boots, oh, Tango regen kicking in beautifully, he denies himself to Roshan, so no first blood. But FNG still kind of winning the battle there in the top lane, and should be able to get this next pull off.
Roshan 1, Dire Radiance 0 so far.
Makes this top lane real nice for Nico Baby.
I did not see this matchup.
You've just achieved first blood. Thanks and have fun.
That Blightstone working wonders as Hanskin barely escapes with his life. Celery still giving chase.
Another arrow.
Yet again, chain stunning wonderfully, but no follow through. Hanskin is just going to TP home.
Mid is going very well for Limp. 17-6 against 10-0, and it was a 10th pick Lena.
Losing in a lane. Heal.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Now wave under tower. There's all kinds of pulls and lane drags are happening top lane. Toby's got a full wave on his back while Nico Baby's farming camp under the Radiant wave. Good farming experience here for the Pangolier, that's for sure. Pretty happy time. Even in farm, the S4 Dragon Knight. Definitely feels like Alliance coming out on top across the lanes though.
All the lanes are going well for them. Like Dragonite, couple CS less than Ember Spirit, but still it's the Dragonite. He only needs experience, not relying that much on getting the items. And you can see Mirana, like she was harassing the bottom lane, they got the kill, and now you can leave Dragonite alone on the bottom. They really don't threaten a kill at all on him.
Regen rune top for Limp. He got some really great harassment on the board. And now chasing Aramis. The Stroke of Fate misses, and he does cancel the regen with a good Fade Bolt. Not gonna die here either. If FNG had landed that stroke, it should have been a kill for Limp. The way it goes, Rubik escapes.
No.
Boom. Bring that bottle out, unfortunately, about 30 seconds too late. The majority of the charges straight away. Looks like they're attempting bottom. Some kind of Dragon Tail into Arrow. There's some good damage onto Huntskin. Shab getting stunned up just yet. S4 holding.
Change the target.
Celery. We keep swinging back and forth. Cottle Ember. Who do we go for? No, we're going to go Bounty Runes instead. Not going to try this kill.
The prize is mine.
It's still solo XP for the Dragonite. Mirana just staying away from the XP range. Dragonite can't get close.
Money to burn.
Good chance from Shad, saving Celery. Now Dragon Tail, Arrow tanked by the Keeper of the Light. Very well
Save
done.
your body system.
Shad still a bit low on HP. Dead time. To have his full urn completed.
Taking an arrow to a knee from your laning partner, what more do you need?
Also playing it beautifully. Hanskin killing off that catapult though. Triple range creep, massive wave for S4. Hanskin
Radiant's
needs
bottom
to leap
tower
away,
is
and
under
now they're
attack.
looking for that Dragon Tail again. EB, maybe. Good wave drag. Oh, S4 tries to hold
Radiant
the back.
structures are fortified.
Viking saving
Dire
their tower.
structures are fortified.
Oh, he's got to be careful now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Overstep. Good deny on the range creep. But here's S4 hitting level 6. Oh, the dragon form. And
That's a tower gone.
that is a tower absolutely annihilated.
Dire are scanning.
Dad's still level 4. And they're hunting for him. S4 is good finding here. Dragon tail into
Radiant's
arrow.
bottom tower is under attack.
S4 with a second. Way out of this one for Shad.
Out of fuel.
Good kill on the position 1.
Dire's current has been killed.
No more upon our face.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
All alone.
You can see where Alliance is playing. FNG. Yeah, it seems like he's dead.
Radiant's bottom
Look,
tower
this is Gabe Newell. Thanks for playing Dota 2.
Our blade has
Double
tasted
kill.
better.
That's well worth it.
Alliance understands that it's very important to give experience to their offlaners and safe laners, so both supports are staying out of XP range. Like, you get level 6 on any of these heroes, you threaten either a kill or a tower pressure. Now they got the, actually both, double kill and the tower on the bottom lane. They can easily rotate to the mid lane. Dazzle's going for Necrobook, of course. I expect like a Guardian Greaves after, so they will be grouping up together, and I really don't see Viking matching up in a team fight. They need Pangolier's ulti. Also, Jug can easily kill Will-O-the-Wisp.
And then they need Lena Yules, they need Pangol ulti. This Ember Spirit has been shut down. He's level 5, almost 8 minutes into the game, lost his tier 1 tower. And we could start to see this S4 DK start to roam around. If he moves into mid lane, they could very simply take down that tier 1 and open this bottom half of the map for them. That's top lane, Inkswell going to connect thanks to a telekinesis from Aramis.
No.
We're at half HP, he's got Wand and Healing Ward if he wants to use it. Mask of Mana's queued up, and he's got the Morbid Mask coming out once his courier's respawned.
Dragonite.
Where are we sitting at?
Another Elder form is ready, so he can go to the mid lane and pressure the tower. Also,
It's Lina just farming jungle now.
yeah, I said that Viking, they have no tower damage whatsoever, so they need to play around catapult timings. Mirana just one-shots the catapult with the arrow.
Much they can do about that. S4 bullying Shad. Already used the Dragon Tail, so a TP out, but no Remnant. And Shad TP back to a tier 3. Walk back to Fountain, then start jungling a little bit. And there's the DK. TP with the Boom. To defend this tower unless they bring numbers in. Vic finds a mango tree up top. Juggernaut rotates bottom. Get that free farm in that longer lane and start playing into the range. Catch Hanskin. Slight change in the light strike array, but the stun onto Boom means no Laguna Blade, and Hanskin actually gets away. Scrapes through with about 200 HP.
There's gonna be a lot of sustain from Alliance, like Dragonite's natural, Dragon Blood regeneration, Healing Ward, Dazzle, 4 points of Shadow Wave already.
Does find Hanskin. And Limp TP top, and they wanted to kill Rubik, but RMS equally dips away. Before 10 minutes, they try to take the outpost. Juggernaut's going to go for the southern one. Alliance trying to group up with the ball.
Man, stun.
On the right side of the raid. Catch there. That's that. Double stun. Double damage. Strike arrays on in a row. Quadruple stun.
They just lost 2k gold advantage. Grimstroke bought Urn of Shadows. Yeah, usually you don't see FNG
Dire's
this
top
far.
tower is under attack.
Hey, he's having an amazing game. 10 minutes in, he's nearly got 2,000 net worth.
Money to burn.
The 2 supports on the Dire side are a little bit poor, but more than made up for the fact that Catapult Wave with a DK double damage rune is on the tier 1
Dire's
mid.
top tower is under attack.
Viking, Green, pretty much everyone here. Will-O-Wisp to catch S4 and a lift up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Causing issues, and their Laguna Blade zapped down. Boom still alive. Nico Baby coming in.
Killing
inside.
spree.
Ooh, barely bouncing back into the other side.
I guess. Double kill.
Still going. He's getting quite a run. So many kills. A double for Nico Baby. He wants the tower. Objective more.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Viking and a chase from Tony. Turnaround available for Nico. Hops
There's
the wall.
still Grave.
Radiant's top tower
They didn't
is
use
under
it on
attack.
Dragonite. Limp was a bit out of
Dire's
position.
structures are
I mean, level 1
fortified.
Grave also you need to be very close. But you can see the power of this lineup.
Radiant
they group
are
around him, he
scanning.
used Shadow Wave, cuts everyone HP down to 70%.
Defend the mid tower though.
The prize
In
is
deny
mine.
range. A lot of them very, very carefully farming in the jungle. Boom, a couple of hundred gold away from the Yule Scepter, which he desperately needs on this Lina.
A tool
What do
to
you miss
teach.
the most, Gary, now that like you can't leave? A lot of stuff are closed, shops are closed. Like, what do you miss now that we're still quarantined?
Getting my hair cut, man, like no joke.
I've got my own hair now; it's starting to grow. I love. Also thinking maybe I should, save some money. I can do it myself. I don't need anyone else. Also, I don't need to spend time at the hair salon, so I can.
The buzz cut.
I can save another hour. That's like minus 25 MMR. I miss cinemas the most, I think. Just going to cinema. I love watching movies. I said I'm not an artistic guy. Look at me, But I'm movies.
You're a
They're
movie
art. Yeah.
You're a movie snob.
I miss going to cinema, arguing with the people that they need to be more quiet,
Radiant's middle tower
Stop
is
kicking
under
my chair.
attack.
Stop chewing so loud.
Radiant's middle tower is
Having a
falling.
conversation in the cinema.
getting their mobile phone out.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We call them cell phone, you boomer.
Telephone. Mobile phone.
Dire's top
phone.
tower has fallen.
Telephone. I've not had a phone in my house for like years. Like an actual telephone that plugs into the wall. I just haven't seen one in so long.
Your parents probably still have it.
Probably, yeah. That rolling thunder from Toby was beautiful. Really good catch onto limb. Stop the DK from couch initiating. No Dragon Tail, no anything. Viking holding on to this game. Very nice. Group up consistently in that mid spot. Shad is having to the chain stuns from Alliance, making short work of him, but with a one charge and a remnant over, he does survive.
Illusion.
Breaking high ground. Finn to get out of the chains. Omni slash ready if he wants to jump onto Boom as the arrow barely scrapes past her backside.
They have
Dire's
such a great
top
roach
tower
taking
is under
lineup.
attack.
Once they get, I mean, they don't need the items, but if they get like a kill, lanes are in a good spot, they don't need to outpush them. Alliance could easily just go into roach pit.
Bravo line getting chased down. A lot of movement speed there, but a good pushback with that blinding light. Arrow not going to connect. But Alliance once again in their favorite position. Inside the Radiant jungle. Where they love to play, try and bounce between mid and bottom tier 2s. Obi has done such a great job shoving that wave all the way across the river.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
FNG knows there's an observer ward up on the high ground somewhere. Scout it out. Thanks to the tower aggro.
Nico Baby's having a free game. They have nothing that goes through magic immunity, so he can always be on a different side of the map, split pushing. They can't lock him down. Always gonna be able to TP out.
Kirby's hunting for something down bottom as Celery picked off up at top. Lena was nearby, but they didn't really want to force a full fight. Maybe just connecting onto mid, but Aramis ready. Kinesis, but Juggernaut, he slides away. Lena's TP. Then just a fraction of a second too late.
The Juggernaut's power is doubled.
Alliance with a good high ground observer. They spot Toby perfectly.
Are scanning.
Gap close to get on top of the Pango. Arrow chase stun, and even the Elder Dragon form. They need to transition this into an objective, whether it be the top
Radiant
tier 1
structures
or
are
maybe connect with the
fortified.
Juggernaut for the tier 2
Radiant's
mid.
top tower is under
Alliance might
attack.
actually be thinking of both objectives.
This is where Alliance lineup takes over. They're gonna go for tier 1, tier 2 towers. They're very strong when grouped up together. Juggernaut's getting the items, going for S and Y.
Radiant's
Like,
top
Lena is
tower
not even
is
going
under
for
attack.
damage build, just a cast range.
Radiant's top tower is fallen.
Ether lines. She's not gonna scale. They need a hero that can.
Burns,
What?
doesn't it?
Was that LSA?
Light Striker over
Radiant's
chains.
top tower is
I don't
under
know if it's double
attack.
LSA, but they got the Laguna Blade and the slight chains on him. Juggernaut just gets annihilated without a chance to spin or wand.
Interesting.
Dire are scanning.
And what is the cooldown on Light Striker?
every
7
school
seconds?
give it.
And then
You have it. Yeah, you can
Double.
perma-stun people
Shadows.
twice.
Dragon Knight, Invis. Two-man silence, counted out by the Will-O-Wisp, so the disengage from Viking is there to reset, and now to turn back to fight.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Slash coming in, they annihilate the Ember Spirit. Keeper of Light follows. I think they want to chase him more.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Removes the Rivet from the game.
They can go into Roche Pit right now, but Nico Baby is just playing the bottom part of the map. Once again, Dazzle.
For my
It's
cause.
a grave. I think he graved Juggernaut after that. It was full HP.
I'm only gonna grave Juggernaut. S4, you mean nothing to me.
S4 needs to get a BKB. No shenanigans this game. No Helm of the Dominator. Vlad's needs to be able to stand his ground. They have no BKB piercing abilities unless Lina gets the Aghanim Scepter. But against everything else, he's gonna be able to stand his ground. Doesn't care too much about Spirit Vessel either.
Nether Shawl and Grove Bow. Go baby. I guess Grove Bow on the Dazzle. Good if he wants to give up the Faded Brooch.
Nico Baby's gonna keep Nether Shawl for himself. Extra magic resistance. He saw. Even with this build, he can still die. They can burst him.
Look from Alliance. Here's the Grimstroke. With that Inkswell, Link Dragon Tail. They don't see Shad. High Ground Observer from the Radiant will spot them as soon as that smoke expires. No one's showing on the map here at all. Now, potentially, Shad might get caught. Got the D-Ward, so Ember Spirit. All coming.
Nico Baby deciding whether he wants to get Nether Shawl or Ring of Aquila. Usually it's Ring of Aquila, but you know, he saw what spell damage can do.
They nearly catch him.
They stun him. So he's just keeping that for himself. Doesn't want to give away Ring of Aquila either.
Shadows take us.
Holding both items. And now another Moonlight Shadow. Alliance have kept the waves pushed in.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Zap down S4. Get the spin off. Somehow alive.
Radiant's shut
Setting up that Ember Spirit on a double buyback. Two supports return to the battle. Viking finally get a kill.
You can see
Another time to fight.
Because the damage not going to be enough. Toby pops the Essence Ring, so he's still up, but now the Yule's catch. Grimstroke hit by the
A dominating performance.
For nothing.
Viking. A team fight win for them, but two buybacks was a very costly maneuver.
I don't think they can get Roche. They have no Deso yet on Ember Spirit, so two buybacks just to get the kills. And I love how Hans can move. Like, he realized Dazzle's not gonna use the Grave on me. I'm just gonna run the opposite direction, try to save my cores. So he runs north instead of running to the east.
Okay, spots the Lina. Rana's coming, but I think they need like another hero here to actually kill her off. Stun, Hellbear. Okay, it's not in the way. Starstorm from Handskin, nice blend right with the telekinesis. And now is up into Light Strike Array, ready on Marana.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Alliance trying to make a very ballsy move there. I mean, it would have been a big kill on Lina, but it just never felt like they'd have enough.
They have no damage. This is their damage. Breathe Fire, Arrow, couple of right clicks. Starstorm. Did I say Dragon Tail? That's a lot of damage. Level 2, 50 damage, minus 25% reduction. That's 40 damage, not too bad.
Dragon Tail. Link Dagger Toby now. Vikings team fights, they're starting to slot all these pieces together. Will-O-Wisp, Rolling Thunder, Lina with all this magic damage as long as she can keep, you know, at arm's reach from these Alliance heroes. Go baby, Deso is done, so Basher into Abyssal Blade queued up.
This opens up the Roche for them, and Viking used 2 buybacks in the previous fight, so if they can kill one of those heroes, they can just go for the Roche.
So they feel like a Moonlight Shadow or a Smoke is coming. Everyone back into the Radiant base, apart from Rubik, lurking
Radiant
top,
are
looking to
scanning.
clear out one additional wave, and they scan Roshan to make sure that's not being snuffed.
Allies disappear.
Thinking from Viking, Alliance used the scan, so it could possibly mean that they're doing Roche.
Radiant's bottom
So we're
tower
gonna
is
scout the
under
Roche
attack.
pit to see if they're inside.
Well, they know where Rubik was a second ago in that Dragon Tail.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Get the couriers. Hans can snipe that one, and a free kill on the Rubik.
Killing spree.
He will be securing it up.
you want our
Viking have
respect,
smoked,
Magus,
and they want to try and
that's
make
something of your
a
own.
play in this northern part of the map. They get some vision down. Wisp Cottle leading the charge. Alliance have spread.
You can't take this fight.
They want to connect onto the Juggernaut. With the double light strike away. Spin away. You could maybe get the heal back out from Dazzle. Turns the fight now. And he's got on the slash ready to go. Jumps in and going to annihilate That'll do the trick. And Toby
Killing
stuck
spree.
in the middle of all these Alliance heroes. 3 down. 2 to go, but it looks like Viking have got their 2 bigger cores out of danger, but it opens Roshan yet again for Alliance.
Even if you kill Juggernaut there, he can still buy back, come into fight, take the Roche, and you did not achieve anything. I mean, Viking right now, they're on a timer. They have no heroes that really scale that much. Lena's going for a magic kind of a build. On the other hand, you're playing against the Juggernaut, Dragon Knight.
Roshan has fallen to
that
the
much
dark.
farm. At
Radiant's
one point,
top
he's gonna,
tower is
you know,
under
hit
attack.
level 15,
Dire's
get the
middle tower
damage,
is under
have
attack.
BKB.
Now the map gets so small for Viking. Hanscom
Radiant's top tower is under
already down
attack.
bottom, and just look at the line that Nico Baby made. Straight from the Roche pit, straight onto the tier 2, pretty much down bottom lane.
For my
Fungi is
coffers.
going to lurk around, get the bounty room. Denied one of the bounties with necro units from Limp as well. Not even a chance for Viking to take one of the top ones.
Radiant's
As
bottom
for
tower
says,
is under
neutral
attack.
items, I don't need anything. I'm old
I'm
school
invisible.
player, I don't need it. I'm pretty sure there's something that he can, you know, have.
there's a lot of
Claw,
things.
Ring of Bassi, that's
Radiant's
available.
bottom
Ring
tower
of
has
Aquila.
fallen.
Even
Iron
Iron
Talon.
Talon, just for extra armor and attack speed. Anything for free is good.
There's
Unless
the
it's
jump to where
STB.
Ember was. Chainstone's coming. Buyback is available on the spirit as they get the Yules up, and no light strike ready to follow this Grimstroke. Soul binding very
Radiant's
well.
bottom tower is under attack.
Wasting that
Radiant
potential from
structures
FNG.
are fortified. Dire's
Onto tier
structures
3
are
and dodging that
fortified.
light strike array. Nico Baby scraping away from potentially his first life. Blinding light back
Radiant's
again.
bottom tower is
Viking
under
doing
attack.
everything they can, just grasping at straws to try and hold on to this game. Tier 3 being claimed.
Radiant's
Lina
bottom
picks
tower
up.
has fallen.
Level 2 Laguna Blade.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under
A
attack.
substantial amount of damage. But yet again, Nico Baby's the front liner here with Aegis of the Immortal. Thatcher coming out to starts the fight, but the spin comes out in time. Connecting
Radiant's
two heroes in the back
bottom
line. The
defense
Dazzle
is
being chased up by the Lost Thunder. Double slash. Absolutely monumental. Shad, he starts up. He can't escape the triangle. Laguna Blade down. Limbo doesn't do enough. He grips himself up, and that's full turn for the Dragon Tail, and the arrow catching onto the lead.
Mega
Viking have run out of
Own it.
options. They take down Solar's Cottle with no
You make a
buybacks.
fine
Alliance
creator.
are steamrolling to a victory now.
It's only takes
Radiant's
one
bottom barracks
good
has
fight,
fallen.
and it feels like the
Dire's
game
top
is
tower
over.
is
Vikings
under attack.
lineup was somehow meant to win the early stages, and just I guess I can't find too much sense in this one. It's, I would say, oriented for early game. You don't scale. You can't match up against the Juggernaut.
The Juggernaut really was such a great pick. Feels like he's covered so many bases here, and with his item build, Sandra Nyasha, Mask of Madness, Desolator, he's tanky, he's a frontliner, means that Dragon Knight doesn't necessarily have to be that selfless hero going straight into the midst of battle.
You know things are getting serious when Dazzle buys a BKB.
They really want to close out this game.
Radiant's top tower is
Dragon
under
Knight
attack.
BKB, Dazzle with one, Aramis, he's not the one that gets jumped. Yet again, chain stuns for days from Alliance, thanks to that Swell Dragon Tail arrow. coming into play. If they remove the tier 2 top, they can do the same middle lane.
Radiant's
and that opens
top
up
tower
another
is
double lane
falling.
of barracks for them to try and take.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ember Spirit finishing Deso on the bottom lane. They need any kind of cheap damage right now. Just get whatever you
Radiant's
can.
top tower is under
Keep you
attack.
back to base. Sell that Falling Blade. You will have enough.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Kobe may have to buy back here.
Radiant's top
What do you
tower
say? Does
is
get that
falling.
ventilator down. Nico baby. Is still in hand for 45 seconds. Accelerate.
They're unstoppable.
There's a fine line between bravery and stupidity.
As best he can, the advance of Alliance
Radiant's
is
top
relentless.
tower has fallen.
Range racks down. Stay off the board, but running like that as well. Dancing a lot of damage. It's what's up the ring. Light strike away.
That was unreal.
Bouncing back and full HP.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
My favorite kill is the Mon double kill.
An honor for you.
Nico baby so low on HP gets
Alliance.
Guardian and gets Massive Madness doing the ulti suddenly full HP. It's always did he get what? Let me just check. He had it. Okay. You're hearing sounds, Gary. You should see a doctor. But it's always easy to blame it on the draft. But I would say if teams of equal skills played this draft 10 games in a row, maybe one time you would win with Viking GG's lineup with the perfect execution.
Juggernaut!